Hello guys, Alex Fedotoff here. So in this video, I want to share with you the top e-commerce brands strategy for scaling, how top e-commerce brands in the world are scaling, their exact strategy, so you can replicate those tactics. Before we get into it, just make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss videos like this. So let's get into it.
Welcome to Alex Fedotoff.
You have to focus on the big lever. So whenever you want to do something, you want to focus on things that really move the needle. Where a lot of entrepreneurs focus on, they focus on Facebook ad tactics, they focus on this like little targeting option, or they focus on this like little lookalike, kind of like how to structure this kind of stuff. So what you want to focus on is you want to focus on the big things that really move the needle. Things that are making the most impact in my experience, scaling commerce brands to 7-8 figures, are the things like UGC, funnel, offer, backend, multi-channel approach. I'll go into that in a second, and also share with you the storytelling and audience community building hacks that will absolutely blow up your brand and will allow you to scale a lot faster. So let's get into it. UGC and creative content. You can never have enough UGC content or testimonials, right? Because this is continuous process and you never know which UGC, which piece of content will get you that extra exposure, that extra new customer, and that extra new customer, when other customers will see it, will bring you more customers. So this is pretty much reverse engineering the viral effect, and this is what UGC is helping you to achieve. So UGC is working the best for most brands in regards to creative and general content. For our brands, spending hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars per month on ads, UGC is probably like 70-80% of the spend. This is how effective this is. So you gotta make sure you constantly source UGC. UGC is authentic and it's massive driver sales and building social proof for consumer trust. So you want to collect the variety of UGC types. For example, like reviews, testimonials, unboxing, reaction, tutorial, product demonstration. So there's plenty of types of UGC content that you could source to continuously, again, get in front of the right customers. Just show them the type of content that would resonate with them, because one customer might resonate with review, another one might resonate with a testimonial, another one might just resonate with an unboxing reaction or a tutorial that you show them. So you gotta make sure that you're pushing on all of these angles to get customers in. That's different UGC tags and scripts. So this showcases different marketing angles, pain points, benefits, features, problems, etc. For example, one problem like pen, right? It can solve like multiple problems. For example, it can solve like a problem when, let's say, you want to sign like on a piece of paper and you want to get some agreement with someone, right? It also can help you to protect yourself at times. There are pens that have some self-protecting features. So if someone attacks you, you can actually hit them with this. So there's many different angles, and this is a very simple product, very primitive product. But there's always more than one way that product can deliver value. So you always want to make sure you're communicating all of those. And I want to show you a very comprehensive guide here. It's on trend. So now this is amazing platform, guys. This is amazing platform for sourcing UGC. This platform here, you can even use it for your brand. It charges you $100 per creator, but you can have access to very, very good creators and influencers here. You can see here. Like these are some of the companies that they help. $100 per creator, which is pretty reasonable, right? Which is pretty reasonable. And they have this very detailed user-generated content guide. The link should be below in the description so you can check it out. But pretty much it tells you how effective the UGC is, because 84% of millennials, for example, they hate traditional advertisers. Those paid ads, TV commercials, and magazine, they just will not get you the results as they used to before. 90% of millennials, one of the big chunks of one of the big categories of spenders, they say that brand authenticity matters. So obviously those shoppers, they care more about like real relatable content instead of like just picture perfect catalog photos. They trust UGC 50% more than other media. And millennials trust user generated content 50% more than traditional ads. So you can see this is how effective this is. You gotta level up on that front. If you are not testing, let's say at least 20, 30 pieces of content. Some of our brands we're testing like 50 pieces of content plus per week, right? So we get that, from the customers, and then we test it on the paid advertising side of things. So if you can spend $100 for that, like each influencer that you work with for sourcing that one piece of content, then that might be your solution for UGC. Other than that, you can work directly with your customers. You can just send an email to someone who just bought, hey, would you be able to shoot like us a piece of content and send it back to us, and we will send you, let's say, a free product. So there are many ways you can go around that. Just make sure you double down. I want to show you some of the examples of brands that have leveraged this heavily. So for example, here you have the brand called Glamnetic. You can see 320 active ads, pretty substantial. A lot of the UGC, so you can see these are real customers. These are real customers. You can see you even have the handles here. You even have the Instagram handles. So you can really these are real people. Probably don't have that many followers, but these are the people you can work with to source your content. You can see this type of content specifically for stories. They have some big ones like Iggy here. So you can see a lot of content. Some of the very like influential people, and also some of the smaller influencers they got here. So this is what you want to double down on. Another one here, you can see the Coconut. Like, I like this brand a lot. They have very sophisticated, and these guys in particular, like if you just find some of these people on Instagram, they have like 1,000, 3,000 followers. So it's really that easy to get in touch with these people, send them a bunch of like free products, and then sign them up as your content producers. All right, so funnel, right? This is what a lot of people also kind of like miss out. So you need to have the pre-sale pages and advertorials for products that need more kind of like explanation. So for example, here you can see this is unique joint chew, right, for dogs, right? So basically the supplements for dogs, you can see here. So if they subscribe, or you can like just buy it like one time here, but there is a strong pre-sale. Why? Because for a product like this, what's the difference between this pre-sale and with this product and another one that you can buy on Amazon, right? You gotta sell it. If you're in a very competitive market, so you have the product that needs to differentiate, you need to have the pre-sale. Again, this company does a great job in terms of like pre-selling. I'll have the slides, guys. Just make sure you comment slides below so I can share with you the slides from this presentation, so you can have all of these links and you can click and reverse engineer all these pages. Just make sure you comment slides in the comments, or if you have any questions or comments about this video, just drop them in the comments below as well. So you can see great pre-sale here that drives people, kind of like pre-qualifies. So you can see pretty nice landing page here, pre-qualifying the traffic, right? And just takes them to the conversion process. This one is pretty good here because it visually gives you the incentive to buy more. And it takes you to like one-page checkout, which is also pretty nice. They're using cart hook solution here. And after that, it takes you to the post-purchase upsells, most likely, where you are offered like several upsells, right? So it incentivizes you to spend more than $100. All of the major, can see guarantees. Again, emphasize the guarantees. If you have the guarantees, emphasize it. Make sure that customers have no risk, absolutely, when they buy from you. Fast and free shipping arrives in 2 to 5 business days. So that's pretty nice as well here. Few things that could be added. Probably I would add like tips here. So where customer can add, like give you like few dollar tips for the, for the service or for the company. And then that, if you do like tens of thousands of orders per month, that quickly adds up and makes like significant profit booster for yourself. So that's something I would do here. Other than that, looks good and probably works well for them if they're spending, quite substantial amount on the advertising. Hey guys, people have been asking me how we scale to multiple 6 figures or even 7 figures per month without getting shut down on Facebook. And we have a very sophisticated solution for this that I want to share with you, but it's just like too valuable to give away for free. So if you guys want this solution, just book a call with one of my team members and we'll show you exactly what it is and how it works, and we'll see if that's a good fit for you and for your business. So just book a call with my team member. We'll share it with you so you can scale your business to multiple 6 figures or even 7 figures per month without getting shut down on Facebook, without having inconsistency, and with high profitability. So just book a call with my team and I'll see you there. Now, you want to be like multi-channel. This is what we talk about, the multi-channel. You want to be on omni-channel with strong distribution, not solely relying on Facebook ads or paid media as the only source of traffic or source of growth for the brand, because Facebook ads, iOS update, Facebook ad, disabled that account, Facebook ad, whatever ad stopped working. Now you're in the trouble, right? So you don't want to be in the trouble. So what I want to do is you want to diversify your traffic channels. Let's say you got Facebook ads to work. Some people get Facebook ads to work to like 500, 800. Some of our clients, for example, like Lynn and Nadav, they got their, they scaled, mostly like with Facebook ads the main source of traffic. They scaled with it to like $800,000 per month. They joined the program, they were at 200. So from 200 to $800,000 per month in just 4 months, they scaled mostly with Facebook ads, which is pretty nice. However, now they're adding new channels. They're adding Google, they're adding the influencers, they're adding new channels, and they're basically layering it with each other. Like for example, Gymshark here, Gymshark has become like $1.3 billion brand, self-funded, didn't have a lot of investments initially. You can see here now they're getting investments mostly for the acquisition. 28 years old founder. You can see here, like they've done pretty well for themselves, but what they've done is basically they have mastered the brand ambassador program. So they're recruiting different influencers as their brand ambassadors. So pretty much, let's say you're a brand ambassador for them. Now you're like consistently pushing their products to your audience. And so they have grown a network of thousands of these. And so here, like they've done extremely well for themselves. It wasn't driven just by paid traffic. Now they have some paid traffic, obviously Facebook ads, Instagram ads, all of that stuff, and TikTok ads, like ads on different platforms, but mostly it is the brand ambassadors, amazing business model that they have just like mastered. So this is what you can do, right? Like once you have your Facebook ads, you can add the brand ambassadors. Some brands even start from brand ambassadors and then add the paid advertising, right? So whichever way you want to go, but you need to start layering these channels on top of each other if you want to build a consistent and profitable brands. If your brand is only relying on Facebook ads, that's like 2022, you will be in a big trouble. 2023, you'll probably be out of business, right? So because this just gets more competitive, and if you're just relying on Facebook to get your customers, you will not do very well in years ahead because it just gets more competitive. Now, so you wanna explore different like new ad platforms like TikTok, Pinterest, Google, like those just by default, adding them to your brand. Start with retargeting first. Start slow and start small, but eventually kind of like expand more and more on those platforms as well. Affiliates. So for example, Lady Boss, one of the very fast growing brands, it's probably like to 9 figures in revenue. You can see they get their customers. Again, you use your customers that are loyal to your brand to push it to their own audiences, to their own friends, right? So pretty much, how these companies like MLM and these companies build, like they build by networks of people, right? So I have some friends and my friend has some friends, and now like we collectively know like hundreds of people. Now we are offering these products to all of the people we know, and this is how this network is going. And those people have their own networks, right? So this is like viral effect that you are developing here. So this customer here, you can see, has made $10,000 just in 30 days by referring clients to Lady Boss, right? Which is amazing. Like if let's say you're a customer and you like the brand anyway, right? So why wouldn't you like refer your friends and just share it with your audience if you really like the brand? And so they've set it up in a very nice way where it's, obviously their funnels are highly converting, right? So they have that. And also they have, you can see up to like 45 commissions. So they're paying pretty high for all of the products, for all of the affiliates. So this is properly compensated on the side of, affiliates. Typically it's like what, like 10, 15%, which is like peanuts, but they're paying up to 45% commissions because they want to incentivize their brand ambassadors. They want their brand ambassadors and affiliates to make good money. And that's the way to build a company. Like ClickFunnels, as one of the fast-growing software companies like ever, they've used this model as well to incentivize their affiliates and giving like very nice, payouts on a monthly basis. So then their affiliates refer customers to them. So you can see this is how it's structured. It's very nice structure. So think about it. If you have like, let's say 6-7 figure brand, you have loyal customers, and customers, let's say, that bought from you more than once, let's say 2 times or more, you can just reach out to them directly and ask, like, hey, would you be willing to kind of like promote it to your friends? And we give you these nice incentives. Obviously, you have to calculate your margins, how much you're willing to give them to promote your brand. But then over time, it's like a building like a sales team. It's like a building your own sales team for your brand on top of everything you do on like paid advertising side, you're placing all of these ads. But now you have another channel and you start layering these channels again. So for example, Cattle and Fire, the brand we just reviewed here, they're definitely on other channels like Amazon, right? So Amazon 3,300. So you can see reviews. So they're doing very well on Amazon as well, and they also have this. Like different products here. So pretty much like once, let's say you're generating attention with Facebook ads. So if you're doing very well with Facebook ads, a lot of people would take the name of your brand and would put it on Amazon, right? So now eventually, after probably like $100,000 per month. Or more, you want to place your products on Amazon as well, because people will be starting looking for your brands. Now they can buy directly from Amazon, and Amazon they trust more, so you get that extra few percent of conversion. Now you start also using the Amazon PPC to drive in more traffic. Again, layering. This is how you want to build your business. This is how they stop the most profitable business in the space right now. This is how they're doing. They're layering one channel with another, and this is how they scale. So the offers, right? It's another competitive edge. It's another one of those like crucial things that you can use to differentiate and scale your brand. And this is what all top e-commerce brands are using, because products can be copied, but how can you differentiate validated products? What improvements can be made to the brand's product directly or in the way it is presented? Like for example, the marketing angle, the celebrity position, packaging, branding, what additions you can sell along side products to make unique and irresistible offers. Like for example, digital product bonuses, or maybe like all-in-one solution bundle. I'll show you those in a second. So think in terms of people and markets, not just products. Focus on benefits, pains, problems, desires, and emotions that you solve for your customers, because those never go away. Like for example, people wanted to lose weight like 30, 50 years ago if they're overweight, and they still want to do now, right? So what changed? Like, I mean, obviously market has changed now. It's a lot more people that want to lose weight, but also the messaging changed. What products kind of like and what offers work today is different from what offers and products have worked like, let's say 10 years ago. So you always want to be evolving. You don't want to be like a type of, business owner, like the stuck in their own ways and trying to sell exactly the same product for like 20 years, because it is impossible. Markets evolve, people get smarter, people evolve, new customers get into the market. Your customers might leave the market because they might be looking for a new solution, or maybe they don't even need your solution anymore. Right? So this is what you want to think about. So if your product is not selling, then probably because the offer is not compelling enough and there is no trust. Pretty much these are like 2 main reasons why people don't buy. Increase perceived value and differentiation to increase desire for your offer, and justify premium pricing and unique positioning for a brand. Like, this is what you need to do. You have to think about it, how you can make it more compelling offer for your audience, right? Maybe add some more elements, maybe add some digital subscription, maybe add some content or some tutorials, something like that would, you can see, right? Like, it includes a 28-day challenge access, private access to the community. You have the free bonus sticker or mystery item with every shipment. You have the complete workout plan and complete challenge meal plan, 103-page playbook. You have the giant digital recipe book of healthy milkshakes and smoothies, 61 shakes recipe book, right? So this is what you get. This is how you make your offer more compelling. You can check Lady Boss how they do it and just emulate it for yourself. Now you have Josh here with Snow Teeth Whitening doing an amazing job as well. So what they do here is they make these offers as well, like 25% confidence club. You can see free whitening toothpaste. So you can see Josh's Snow Teeth Whitening does the same thing. You can see 3 wands of whitening serum, original LED, wand of extra whitening serum. So they're bundling products up. So then it has the higher perceived value, right? This is what you need to do to again, to make more compelling offer. And obviously a lot of the social proof, a lot of the UGC that we talked about, they're just having so much of this stuff. They're just having so much of this stuff, celebrity favorite used. And you can see they have this thing to maximize the lifetime value, free whitening toothpaste and charcoal floss subscription. So you can see that subscription, you will see one whitening toothpaste and charcoal, $179 value for only $129. No commitment, cancel anytime. So you can see this is how you can position the offers to make them more compelling. The backend, right? So email and SMS retention and lifetime value. So this is what you can do here. Really good emails. That's an amazing website that has curated collection of over 9,000 emails showing off both design and code, right? So you can see some of the examples here, very, very good ones. So you can see this is example of how it looks like, right? Some of the emails that, the companies have sent, so you can see kind of like a lot of ideas and a lot of inspiration in case you're looking for amazing emails for Black Friday, for any occasion. Any occasion can be used for selling stuff, right? So even when, for example, it's a holiday, right? There's a holiday for everything. And so if you use that as an occasion to sell your products, then you will make everything very compelling. So then, boom, it's International Coffee Day, International Women's Day, International Sports Day, International Protein Day, whatever the day is, you can use it as an occasion to sell your products. And these are amazing email templates that you can use for inspiration, right? So you can see Farfetch here, boom. This is how it can look like. You send it to your designer or send it to some other people on Fiverr. Fantastic text, right? So another website here for just examples of, very good SMS, right? So you can see here, boom, boom, examples. So many different examples. You can just different categories. For example, let's say, boom, browse abandonment. You have examples here. You have the abandoned cart, how you can recover the carts that have been abandoned. Some of the examples, just check this website. It's called fantastictext.com. Go to the website and check out these examples. Send them to your email marketing or SMS agents. Tell them exactly how you want to do it. Or if you're just doing everything by yourself, just go here, get inspired, and get it implemented for yourself. Systems, right? Solid team infrastructure and customer service. You can use, there's so much talent here on platforms like Upwork. This is where you can start, hiring talent. You can start hiring also locally. Maybe you know someone who knows a person who's very talented in something. So start exploring who's in your network to find amazing people. Also websites like LinkedIn and Indeed.com you can use for hiring amazing people. Hiring is totally different topics. Probably will take a few hours to kind of cover. And probably I'll cover that in one of the next videos. But this is what you can use to start expanding your team. You can also use services. Let's say if you want to outsource the customer support, you can use this company called Chirpish, right? So this is one of the companies, they can do the phone support, live chat, email support, social media support. And you can see how they have flexible pricing, no monthly minimum, pay per ticket. So only when you need it, you can use it. So you can get in touch with them. You can see the demo of their platform. It's 15-minute call and see if it's a good fit for your business. Gorgeous is an amazing app we are using in our business. It's more on the premium side, but it has all of these integrations with all of these different tools and allows you to manage everything so seamlessly. So you can see Shopify. It has all of these integrations, Smile.io, Shopify Plus, Gmail, Attentive, all of these platforms you could use to just have all of the tickets in one place, just manage everything very seamlessly for your clients and provide amazing customer support. If you're serious about your brand and you just kind of want to focus on scale and just moving fast, this might be an amazing one. $750 per month for 6,000 monthly tickets. There are cheaper options, for example, Zendesk that you could use. But this one, I would say this is the best platform for customer support for e-commerce, specifically for Shopify. So, product quality assurance and logistics, product manufacturing, shipping, warehousing, etc. So on the product quality assurance, right, this is very important. So if you have your backend, you gotta make sure that you have the quality assurance for your products, that your supply chain is nicely organized, and also you have the warehouse, you have a good agent to work with. So now, if you wanted the agent that we work with for the last like 2-3 years with amazing results, we've gone like with so much volume through them, a lot of our clients use them as well, just comment agents below and I'll connect with you to give you their contact details. Just comment agents below if you're looking for that. Key relationships and partnerships to sustain and fuel growth in their marketplace. Like for example, some of the major influencers you might partner up with, like even Josh Snow, he partnered up with Floyd Mayweather to have this like collaboration to use his kind of like identity and his kind of like personal brand, the Floyd Mayweather brand, to scale Snow at the beginning when he was just starting out, to like, because if no one knows your brand, it might be hard to convince people to buy from you. But if you're collaborating with just like big influencers, you might be paying them quite a substantial amount, but you are borrowing their trust, their authority to get into marketplace and start selling aggressively. Like investors, at some point, you might want to have you want to have some strategic partners to work with, so that you have the advantage of like knowing the right people. You have the advantage, let's say, if you decide to sell your brand, and that might be something that you might consider as well. The top agencies, like if you want to have the partnerships with agencies, there's not many like good agencies, but there are some very good ones. So if you have the referral, or if you know someone who's using specific agency for, let's say, even like Facebook ads or Instagram, or whatever like traffic channels or whatever goal you want to achieve, then you might want to use them. But you just gotta make sure that those come from referrals. Those are the people that are trusted, not just random agencies that overpromises you and never deliver. So just be careful on that. And distribution channels, if you will need, for example, to expand to Amazon, you might need to bring someone who understands the Amazon and partner on that part of the business so they can help you to grow it. Storytelling and audience and community building. This is probably one of the biggest advantages and one of the biggest things that all of these high growth and highly profitable businesses are using. So storytelling is the most effective communication method because it evokes emotional connection and relatability, and it is how people make sense of the world. So how to use the storytelling? So first of all, you can use it on pre-sale pages. Like I showed you the example of the cattle on fire. So you can see here, as you can see here, this is the story of the brand. Like, so this is one storytelling here, right? They also have, let me see if they have more stories here. It's more kind of like this one doesn't have that many stories. The one that we've had for this product, right? This is the storytelling, right? This is the storytelling. This is the storytelling, right? So you can see all of these things kind of like interconnect with each other, right? The storytelling is utilized everywhere. So it's used on pre-sale pages. It's used on UGC creatives, copywriting, email marketing, social media, testimonials, marketing angles. So pretty much everywhere you can use the storytelling. You can use the stories of your customers, how they transition or how they transform their lives with your products. Or you can use your own story. Maybe your story was that you discovered the product that you're selling because you had that personal challenge and you tried to overcome it, and you use that product to take you from point A, where you've been, to point B, where you are now. So this is what you can use in your storytelling. Example, sometimes it could be visual storytelling, right? Sometimes it could be visual because it tells, like for example, if you make some shots here in a specific location, it tells the story, right? This is the visual storytelling. So you can see 50% of profit from the sale of all Love Your Melon products is given to Love Your Melon's nonprofit partners. Right, so you can see what they do on that part. Even that, like if you find a cause that a lot of your customers can resonate with, this will allow you to just have the connection between customers, because you're all on the same mission. You're all on the same mission with them, trying to support these causes, right? So when they're buying, they're not just buying the stuff that they put on themselves. They're buying the piece of that vision, piece of that mission, right? So this is how you unite your customers. So this is very, very powerful. So Gymshark here, they done amazing job with, you can see, communicating the stories of their of their customers, right? So you can see even like they're big like brand ambassadors. Like if you are like into UFC, you probably know this guy. He's now he is you can see he's a champion, right? Like Francis Ngannou, like this guy here, he's amazing champion, right? And so they show basically how he trains, how he got to where he is. So now if you have customers, right, and you're helping your customers to achieve their goals, right, this is what can be the content, right? This would be the content that unites people together as well, creates that community. So you have the community on YouTube, you have the community on Instagram with all of the brand ambassadors. Again, you're layering this content on top of each other, and this is how you make it. This is how you make your customers loyal. This is how you make that emotional connection with your customers for them to just stay loyal to your brand and just refer your brand to their friends. And this is how you scale. Glamnati here. So obviously they've done very well on paid acquisition side. These videos here, you can see they don't seem like they have like a lot of views, but imagine who's watching these videos, right? Seems like this one they pushed heavy with ads, right? But here you can see like they like 2,000-3,000. Like who's watching these videos? The people who are watching these videos are the people who are really into the brand, where they're like loyal like brand ambassadors, people who are really into their brand. So again, layering these channels on top of each other to really reinforce the loyalty, to reinforce the retention, to just like make that community stronger, because you can do communities on different platforms. Obviously, you can have the Facebook group with all of your customers. You can have the YouTube where your customers also come to watch about your brand and how it evolves and how it helps people and other stories of your clients. But also like Instagram, whatever the channel is, just go double down on that and then start layering. Remember, start layering, because this is how and creating this multi-channel experience, because this is how you scale a very consistent, profitable brand. If one channel doesn't work, you have like 10 of other channels that overcompensating for that channel not performing.
You want to connect, mastermind, and network with 6, 7, 8-figure entrepreneurs? Join our free community on Facebook, which is called Brand Hypergrowth. It's for only entrepreneurs who are already doing at least $30,000 or more in sales per month and want to go to 7, 8 figures. So you can connect, you can network, you can mastermind, you can exchange insights and value with these guys and take your business to the next level. So there should be a link in the description. Make sure you join today.
So identify these communities for yourself where your customers hang out. So obviously like Facebook might not be very good fit for like younger people, like 18 to 24. So that's your audience. Probably TikTok or some other platform might be better for you. But if your customers, let's say 45 or like 35 plus, then Facebook might be a great fit. Maybe Instagram, right? Again, if your customers are younger, that might be the Instagram. TikTok, if your customers, typically on the younger side, like even it's like 16, 18, 25 years old, then TikTok might be a great fit for you. So identify where you want to grow these communities, where you want to push your customers to, so then you maintain them all and give them the content to keep being loyal to your brand. So guys, hope you like this video. This is what top e-commerce brands use as their strategy for scaling. Again, we covered the UGC, we covered the funnel, we covered the offer, we covered the backend, we covered the multi-channel, and we also covered the storytelling and audience community building that helps brands to create this loyal following that just takes them through all of the challenges. So even if your Facebook ads are not performing, you have loyal customers, you send an email, you generate the same amount in sales that you would have generated with Facebook. If Facebook doesn't work, you have the Instagram, you have the YouTube, you have TikTok, you have all of these other channels overcompensating for it. This is how you create a brand. This is how you create something that lasts and something that's sustainable. With all of the Facebook updates, with all of the iOS updates, just make sure you consistently building that out. And again, layering, and creating that multi-channel amazing experience that can help you to scale your brand. Guys, make sure you like this video. If you last till this point, make sure you like this video. Comment below what you think about it. Maybe you have some thoughts on it as well. And subscribe to my channel. Make sure you don't miss videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.